Assalamualaikum Pakistan. Welcome to the One-to-One podcast with the one and only Mehmosh, the Renegade, Raza. यार पता है क्या सीन है? मैंने जब ये
being on here, man.
Man, I swear to God, I wanted you on in the studio. पता है? I didn't want it ऐसा वैसा. I wanted it to happen in the studio.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man.
वही ना तो मैंने कहा कि चलो कोई नहीं यार, लेकिन तुझे एक बात बताऊं और सबके लिए कि one of the main reasons I started this, you are one of the main reasons, पता है? Because athletes like you, कसम से man, athletes like you.
There are some stories that people don't know, bro.
हाँ ना, तो वही ना और लोगों को नहीं पता कि कब से you've been on this journey and watching you and I'm like कि यार जब ये एक बंदा इतनी मेहनत कर रहा है और इधर कोई coverage ही नहीं है, समझ रहे ना, कोई scene नहीं है.
I appreciate that so much, man.
कसम से.
Yeah. I get what you mean.
वही ना.
I mean, I've known you for ages, bro. I've known you for a long time. We were back together in A levels and stuff.
A levels, bro. I joined Roots in 2012.
Yeah, man, that was a long time. I can tell. I'll tell the people or whoever's listening about this incident that happened a long time ago. This was like right when I started MMA as well, if you remember this, bro.
Yeah.
It was something like a fight or something. Like I jumped on some guys, about 15 guys, and I ended up getting my ass handed to me. And I remember you were sitting there with your friend, and you jumped over the railing and just rammed right in. I remember you were lifter than as well. You were massive, bro. I just remember that, man. Just pulling me out of that little fucking huddle and like dragging me back into the office. Like, okay, that's enough. But
यार कसम से war days, man, war days कसम से. And वही ना यार, मैं कह रहा था यार इसको मार है, ये इतना अच्छा बंदा है, one of the few guys who was so good with me in A levels. मैंने कहा इसको कर लेकिन खैर कोई नहीं, bro. Now look,
man, you gotta remember your roots.
I swear, now look where you are, man. Any one of those pricks coming at you now, एक करके वही आ जाए ना, वही वापस आए, फिर देखते क्या सीन होएगा उनके साथ.
वही लोग आ जाए, मैं तो कहता हूँ कि एक साथ ही आ जाए सारे.
अच्छा उन्हें एक मोटिवेट भी किया था ना थोड़ा बहुत के यार, लेकिन कोई नहीं. So bro, tell me, how's it been? How's this entire situation right now? I know you're in London and you've been training there, but how's the entire lockdown going on?
Man, as far as the lockdown is concerned, bro, like I feel like it was sort of inevitable, like we just been misusing our own, like the earth and like everything, and I feel like it's just sort of time to stay safe, stay indoors. It's gonna pass. So we gotta stay connected. It's a good opportunity to sort of connect with the people that we didn't connect with before and sort of like find ourselves, because we're so like separated from actual reality, bro, because like we're like, oh shit, like we got to do this, we got to like this person's comment, we got to upload this on whatever, we got to check our statuses, we got to check this and check that, and this just gives us the opportunity to sort of sit down, relax, talk to the people that are in our house that we don't usually talk to on regular days, and just sit and sort of reflect on the things that that's happening in your life and how you could be a more positive sort of influence on other people's lives, because we forget that we have a responsibility to our surroundings. We just think that it's our life and we got to like look down and do this and do that, but we have a responsibility to our surroundings, and we need to like realize that. So I feel like the lockdown itself and everything is a good time to sort of just capitalize on that. Bad things happen every day, man. But worse things happen to people, to other people, So we just got to like realize that it's okay.
यार पता है,
that was a little bit boring, but it's okay.
नहीं. And this is the truth. People have been focusing on so many other things, irrelevant things. Exactly like you're saying. और मैंने अब देखा है कि यार जो लोग
I really believe that, bro.
वही ना, और लोगों को अब मैंने देखा है पाकिस्तान के the worth of Pakistan, they've started realizing it, कि their motherland, right? कि they're going out, they're running, they're cycling, they're spending time with their family. Either at first you couldn't see anyone except people like you and I.
People got to go out, get that fresh air, bro.
वही ना कि now they've started realizing. Up now you go on Merkla Road, man. You're going to see like 300 individuals cycling, 200 jogging. Some are out with their dogs, some are out with their dogs. तो काफी फिट सीन हो गया. Kasam se. Lekin yaar, I hope this shit passes by, man, because it's getting a bit out of hand, man.
Of course, man. It's gotta pass. It'll pass, inshallah. We just gotta be like, we gotta be patient and like, because fucked up shit happens.
True,
you know
man.
what
True.
I mean?
True.
It's a repercussion of what we've put in.
True. Bilkul. And bro, I want to ask about your training now. Okay, ये situation है that you don't have any training partners, gyms are closed, you can't risk going to a gym, you can't risk meeting anyone. Now, what are you up to? How are you training? I know that you're running every day, which is brilliant, but how are you training otherwise?
Oh yeah, for sure. So, I mean, I have a certain like sort of psyche towards these things. I'm like, well, at the end of the day, I'm going in there to fight someone eventually, right? So I got to prepare for war in times of peace.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how it always should be. So I'm training twice a day. Got to keep that same pace up. I do a session of running. The key is eating really well, by the way. People forget this, but the key is eating really well. You got to eat good food, especially in times like these where like everything has gone to shit. So our immune systems get that going. I train twice a day. I'll do a session of running, and then I'll do another session of technical stuff. Now, I'm lucky in the sense that I have a friend with me who used to train at Fight Fortress with me as well. So that's sick, man. So he has a little bit of knowledge. And I just end up using him as a body and like kicking his ass every day, but he's getting better as well. So that's
you're
I just try and get like a technical session and a session where I work sort of calisthenics or running. So I get like 2 sessions every day. That's basically it.
Yeah, bro. मैं जहाँ तक, since I've been following you and since I've known you, since you've been on this specific journey for martial arts, and trying to be the best in the world in that, you have been traveling to numerous countries. You've been spending time here, you've been spending time there, you've been living alone, you're not with your family, you're all alone in this entire situation. So did you choose that, purposely, purposely, you just want to be alone and you don't want any interactions, you don't want, family pressure ho sakta hai, doston ka pressure ho sakta hai.
That's a big aspect of it, bro.
Yeah.
Bilkul.
So
and the thing is, right? The thing is that we have to realize that, like, you know how I'm living alone and I'm like, oh, I have the freedom or blah 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 blah. Well, I give myself that freedom, if that makes sense to you. It's like we can all give ourselves the freedom that we desire, but we have to have a drive behind it. Okay, freedom doesn't mean that we wake up every day, we have nothing to do. Freedom means you have the freedom to choose what you're gonna do today. You're gonna do it. You're gonna fucking go out and fucking do it, right? So, the way I think is that I got to put myself in situations that are extremely uncomfortable, because at the end of the day, I want to be comfortable being uncomfortable. Right? I want to be so attuned with that situation, that surrounding, that it becomes normal to me. So in my head, and again, I love my friends and I love my family and I love them way too much. Is the sort of thing. So I need my so it's like, it's sort of purpose. It's sort of by purpose as well, but it's also because it's also situation. It's like, well, I want to get the best training, so I'm going to go where I'm going to get the best training.
Exactly.
And like boundaries, like, like distance and all that shit, like that's all in your head, man. It's all in your head. Like if you wake up one day and decide you're gonna get Rihanna to sing at your concert, and you spend every second from now on in to make that happen, she's gonna fucking sing at your concert, bro. You know what I mean?
True. Wait, and out of all of these places, you've been training in China, you've been training in London, you've been training in Brazil, you started out in Pakistan. So, with experience, what place do you find the best for, isolating yourself and dedicating yourself to martial arts?
I mean, I've trained in a lot of different places, but I feel like it's the place where you feel most at peace, right? When you feel at peace, then you can get all your stuff done without any other sort of things inhibiting your like thought process. So I love London, bro. I love, I mean, obviously I've got my main coaches here, James and Marcus and all the guys from Titan and stuff, so I just feel at peace over here. I feel like I can really push over here. I have the quality that I really need as well.
Yeah.
So I'm quite happy with London. Yeah.
Chalo.
Quite honestly.
That's good. And you came to Pakistan recently for the opening of the Brave gym in Lahore. So how was that experience? And why was your trip so short?
Oh yeah, that was massive. Okay, so my trip was short because every time I feel like I come to Pakistan and I spend too much time there and I get a little bit comfortable. So I didn't want that to happen. So I wanted to make it sort of like, let's go in there, let's get the job done, and we'll go back and get back into our routine. Of course, the lockdown happened, but that was unforeseen. But the Brave thing was brilliant, bro. It was, mashallah, it was huge. I mean, the people, the Karachi Kings were there. It's been opened by Salman Iqbal and Umar Ahmed from who's been in the Pak MMA scene for years. I remember when I fought Haroon Suhail, which apparently a lot of people really liked that fight. He was actually in Haroon's corner, which I found out years later. But it's a great initiative, bro. Like I mean, I've trained in a lot of gyms, especially in Asia and South Asia. It's safe to say that it's the best facility in Asia. Like it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It has everything that you could need. And it has a ring in it for you. Like you could literally have events there as well. So it was a brainchild of his, because I remember when I met him in May or June, he told me about it, and we spoke about it, and he was very determined to get it done. And I saw him work, man. I saw him work. The guy worked really hard and he got it done. And he's sort of like, you have the people that are in there like, yaar, paise kamane. And then there's this one guy in there like, kuch karna hai. So it's nice. Jab aapki niyat saaf hoti hai aur aap is tarah ki khwari like mehnat karte ho and you get it back, it's nice. The key is now to keep it going, and inshallah I feel like they're going to do a good job.
Yeah, Mehmosh, you're at a stage that you've not left too many options open for yourself. There's only one path. I've known you since I've known you since a very long time. And you could have been a lawyer, you could have been an accountant. When we talked, when you came to Lahore and won in 23 seconds, you could have been anything in your life. And काफी, जहाँ तक मैंने स्टोरीज देखी हैं, जहाँ तक मैंने सिचुएशन देखी है, जो फाइटर्स होते हैं ना, they usually start from zero, right? They have nothing in life and they're fighting for life, ठीक है ना, initially. अब काफी लोगों की stories,
bro, I want to tell you something right now. Like you said that this is 100%, it makes sense, but now I want to tell you this. Like these guys, the guys that you're talking about, they set out from day one and they had nothing. People gotta know that. People gotta be fucking scared that I want this a lot. I had everything to lose. I still have everything to lose, and I'm still here and I'm still going. So whatever.
Target. नहीं वही ना यार, because मैं भी यही सोचता हूँ कि लोग, you're a good looking guy. तू model भी बन सकता था, पता है? सीन ही है कि तू model.
Bro, तू भी बन सकता है.
नहीं bro, मैं नहीं जितना तू बन सकता था मैं बचपन से. लेकिन वही ना, and the drive you have, man, you're so motivated all the time. Even after losses you're motivated. समझ रहे?
Bro, I hope other people get motivated though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I really hope other people like this shit and like do the same shit, you know?
Of course,
like I'm
man.
trying to like.
Of course, man. Because दुनिया में बहुत कम है लोग जो इस तरह motivate करते हैं एक दूसरे को, समझ रहे हैं ना? और जो बहुत कम है लोग जो दूसरे को खुश देख सकते हैं. और एक बात जो मैंने देखी है, and now
people hate that shit.
And now, this is my 15th episode. I've mostly spoken to athletes, जो आते हैं. And man, and they keep on complaining कि यार support नहीं है. समझ रहे? अगर हम कुछ कर रहे हैं और अगला भी वही कर रहा है.
Support, bro.
वही नहीं, man. Look, psychologically, एक group work की तरह से, एक nation की तरीके से, ठीक है ना? You're supposed to have this shit. But what I've seen up till now that, people are not getting that. Even if they're getting it, it's fake as fuck. समझ रहे? I think you're stuck.
It's fake. Hello.
Yeah. The entire thing you said, I think it couldn't be recorded because काफी disruption सी आ रही थी and your camera was still as well.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Can you hear me now? Is it okay?
Yeah. I can hear you now. हाँ.
Okay.
तो वही ना bro, जो मैं कह रहा हूँ ना तेरा.
It's okay. We don't have to.
No. It's okay. अब आजकल की situation में, it's all right. लेकिन bro, जो तेरा mindset है, that's pretty bulletproof, man. जहाँ तक, I don't meet you that often, and we do, exchange messages once in a while. But जहाँ तक मैंने देखा है कि even, after losses, your mind.
The love's always there.
And your mind is pretty bulletproof now, कि Plus, even if you lose, people do get disheartened. People do, they for a second they do think, yaar, should I continue this or should I choose any other field? But no, you're stuck at this. That this
Bro,
is
it's hard, man. Let me tell you that it's not like it's something that's been this way since day one. Like I always like to think that I'm bulletproof, okay?
Yeah.
But it's an everyday thing. It's like you slowly develop into that sort of a thing, and I feel like there's still, because at the end of the day, self mastery is the aim, right?
Yeah.
Once you master yourself, you're the king. You can do whatever you want. You can anything you put your mind to, you're gonna achieve it because you mastered yourself.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's just an everyday thing. Like my wins and my losses help me get to wherever I'm going. Of course, it doesn't end. I'm always on this journey sort of a thing. And it's hard, bro. Like you lose one or you lose another, you're on the winning streak, you lose one, bro, it's fucked up. Like you get sad, you get depressed, you take time. I actually haven't fought in like over a year. Obviously, it's not because I was like sad or whatever. I had like injuries and stuff, but it's not fun, right? So you have to realize that, you know what? There's still, I mean, the sun's gonna come up tomorrow. People won't give a shit about what happened. Like, people don't care what's happening in your life, bro. Like, nobody gives a fuck. You have to wake up and you have to go and do the exact same shit you did yesterday, man. Nobody cares that you lost yesterday. Like, people are like, okay, fuck it, he lost, whatever. People are gonna forget about you if you stay quiet and sit on the side, right? Yeah. Why don't you make an effort to get up and start making the next day even better than the last day? It all depends on you, bro. Everything fucking depends on you, man. That's how I see it.
यार तू एक काम करना you should start some motivational classes as well. पता है कसम से I'm getting pumped up here. I'm getting pumped up here.
Come on, let's go.
Chage. Yaar, the interview which we had in Lahore as well, that was pretty pumping as well. But sadly, I couldn't release that footage because we had a few technical issues. Sari cheezein blur mein thi. So,
shit, I remember.
Man,
that was pretty intense too.
Wohi na, bro, and wohi na, yaar, the way everything played out in Lahore for you, it was so fantastic, it was so fantastic that it's not even, if you would have, if you would have written it, scripted it, aisa bhi na hota. Matlab, itna perfect, align everything, you're calm, you're on your home soil, you're competing here after a while, and coffee, it's a situation hui bhi thi, but it was pretty crazy.
Bro, sometimes like a friend of mine will like send me a video or whatever they made from my phone, or like that video you sent me, bro. I lose my shit every time I see it. I'm like, yo, how is that even possible?
Kasam se, bro.
How is that even? But you know what? At the end of the day, it happens. You can do that shit.
Wait.
We're capable of anything, bro. We're capable of anything we put our mind to. So.
True. Bro, aajkal, the Pakistani MMA is on a rise these days. It's matlab, you have people coming out of everywhere. Events are happening.
It really is.
Events are happening. These young prospects, they're coming up. They're fighting at One Warrior Series, and kafi situation बढ़ रही है इस सारी चीजों में. Now, what is your advice to all of these individuals? Because, whenever just say you and I went to Flogger, everyone was looking up to you. Everyone was like, oh, look, that's Mehmosh. Jo sare amateur fighters the, sab dekh rahe the. So what advice do you give to them? Because either, not everyone has the, advantages of going abroad and training, and by the time they get a sponsor, sometimes it's too late. Sometimes they never get a sponsor. So what's your best advice to all of these individuals?
For sure. I feel like the only issue that we have is exposure, right? So we need to be able to sort of represent ourselves in that sort of way where we're okay with the exposure. So my advice would be, remember where you came from and remember where you started. It's so easy to forget that, bro. It's so easy. You may even have patches in your life where you forget it. You get caught up in what you are or what's happening right now in the second, and that's so bad and it's so toxic. And you can get caught up in toxic. So my advice to people would to any fighter right now, or anyone who like these, because so many people are so well, bro. It's so nice, man. You have Irfan, you have Anita, you have all these people that are going out there, man. Yeah. And as long as you just remember where you came from, and remember the work ethic that got you there. You're gonna be fine. It's harder. It's easier said than done, of course, but like
obviously, yeah,
everything defines you, at the end of the day. So just another one, like the easy thing to say would be don't give up. You fucking lost one. Just get up and just remember that why you started again and start doing it again. You'll be fine.
So, bro, right now,
I mean, at the end of the day, you're always gonna have different kinds of people in this game. You're gonna have people who won't be able to take the pressure. You're gonna have people who won't be able to take certain aspects of it. But then you're gonna have people who can. So we'll hold on to those people.
True. So, bro, currently you're still signed with Brave, right?
Yes, sir.
So, abhi, due to this pandemic, of course, you can't fight and all the fights are called off. But when were you planning to compete the next time?
So basically, bro, I was actually gonna fight last year in fucking July, right? And then that got like that amounted to absolutely nothing, and then my opponent pulled out, and nobody even told me about that anyway. Then I'd been training for the longest time to get back and train, get back and fight, and I was in contact with Brave for the longest time as well. And then they kept on like holding it off because apparently they had shows full. So my situation is I'm right here. My situation is I'm fucking ready to go right fucking now. That's my situation. So I've made them aware. I'm like, I've become so annoying for Brave. I've been emailing like their matchmakers and shit, but like it's all good. It's all good. Inshallah ta'ala. When we're done with this pandemic, when the world is done healing, we'll get back to dishing out some serious smoke, bro.
Of course, man. And it's been time. It's been a year since you fought.
It's been time.
And unfortunately, the last time, things didn't go according to plan. But bro, I wanted to ask you something. I watched your fight live, theek hai na? And us waqt jab main dekha tha, by the second you were entering, you seemed pissed as fuck. Like, pata nahi kya hua tha, but you were angry that you wanted.
That was the issue.
Why the fuck were you angry? मुझे ये नहीं समझ आ रही थी कि यार.
That was the issue. You know the best thing ever, I'll tell you. So Zia was like, yo, listen, bro, if somebody ever asks you why you lost the fight, just be like, bro, lighten bahut zyada thi yaar, samajh hi nahi aayi. So I love Zia, bro.
Because Zia bahut fit banda.
So I usually say that to everyone. Yeah, I love Zia, bro. But quite frankly, I was just like caught up in other shit. But like you live and you learn. I don't give
of course.
Yeah, at least I wasn't scared.
Nah, you weren't, man. And you didn't go down. And
He's
you
so
didn't go.
Ugly, bro. You seen his face?
Oh, bro, अजीब ही सीन था उस बंदे का और वो steroid head लग रहा था. उसकी skin में देख के पता चल रहा था. खैर, it's not.
Bro, I'd rather fucking die, bro.
वही ना, exactly. उसकी शक्ल से नजर आ रहा था यार that the guy's on something, man. I swear to God, he was so tiny and so huge at the same time.
So let me tell you, this guy is used to the gills, but I fought guys before who have been like on gear and on roids and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's not even an issue. Yeah, give him to me again, bro. I'll just put him to sleep next time.
Nah, you definitely should, bro. You definitely should. But वो भी काफी आकड़ में जिस तरह चल रहा मैं कसम से.
But it's okay. He's done.
I was watching it.
He got knocked out in Wake Warriors.
अच्छा. Chalo,
yeah, he got knocked out. He won the title. He won the world title, and then he got knocked out in UA Warriors. So I don't know.
Chalo,
I'd rather fight someone who's winning.
Allah uske liye bhi behtri kare. Allah uske liye bhi behtri kare. So, bro, abhi.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. So, what's your current record? You're 9-3 right now.
Yes.
Are you 9-3?
That is correct.
Okay.
9-3.
Yeah. So, bro, abhi now, I always ask all the athletes who come on my show, okay, what are your aims for the next 5 years? But I already know your aims, theek hai na? I already know your aims.
You already know.
I already know your aims very clearly. But, bro, where do you, now Brave has given you an opportunity, but obviously an individual would want to fight in the UFC or Bellator or a bigger promotion. So where do you see yourself in the next 5 years, and which organization specifically, and which title are you going to be holding then? Are you going to be the featherweight champion? Are you going to be the lightweight champion? What's going to happen?
Man, I don't know. Am I supposed to say this kind of stuff? But whatever. Let's get that Brave Featherweight title and let's get that UFC Featherweight title, and I'll flash them both. How's that? Because nothing else is happening, bro. I'm gonna get those 2 world titles. You know
Inshallah,
what I mean?
Inshallah, bro, inshallah. And
inshallah.
Day one se pata hai that you're the one who's going to do it, and I wish all the best for all of our other fighters as well. They deserve the best as well. They're training pretty hard.
For sure, man. Listen, we have so many champions in the making, bro. And we even have like people who are literally living legends like Faizan Khan Sudazai.
Exactly.
Like the amount of fighters that we have, people don't know how good we are.
Yeah, true.
It's scary.
True.
It's scary. But like the sky
नहीं हो रहे ना man, showcase नहीं हो रहे. पता है पाकिस्तान में जो सबसे बड़ा भी मसला आ रहा है that एक event होता है ठीक है ना कि this event happened, SFN Sarai Fight Night, a lot of money was invested and they went a bit too far. वही ना कि इधर बस एक flogger है, and man, Nasir, the guy who's doing flogger, that guy is doing a remarkable job, but man, how much can he do as well without any.
वो बंदा सुपरमैन है
कसम से.
नासिर वो बंदा सुपरमैन है. वो मेरे ख्याल में कोई 40,000 रुपए या कोई 20,000 रुपए में इवेंट करवाते हैं.
Exactly.
Like how, man?
वही ना. And
this guy is brilliant.
Minimum एक event के लिए कम से कम you need 150,000 rupees or 200,000 rupees minimum. No matter what's happening, you need belts. You need.
And this guy is out there getting little like gymnasiums with a
exactly.
beautiful cage inside and
exactly.
Oh, damn.
तो अभी सबसे बड़ा issue जो मेरे ख्याल से है यार, we don't have a specific coverage by any news channel. समझ रहे? The second this happens,
I mean the only news channel that sort of is starting to cover it is ARY, but that's also like very sort of light. So media is something that really needs to start to jump on this train, because this is bigger than cricket, man.
Of course, man. मैं सबको यही कहता हूँ कि देख, जब हम क्रिकेट खेल रहे होते हैं या जब क्रिकेट मैच चल रहा होता है तो बीच में लड़ाई शुरू हो जाए, जो ना भी देख रहा है क्रिकेट वो लड़ाई देखेगा. समझ रहे हैं ना? उसने लड़ाई
Exactly. तो कह रहा हूँ यार, अभी इसी वक्त अगर लड़ाई बाहर शुरू हो जाए ना, भाग के जाएगा कि नहीं जाएगा?
क्यों नहीं जाऊँ? क्यों नहीं जाऊँ?
बिल्कुल यही बात है ना.
यही तो लोगों को समझ नहीं आ रही ब्रो. यही तो लोगों को समझ नहीं आ रही. लेकिन इंशाल्लाह ब्रो, जहाँ तक मैं विजन कर रहा हूँ ना ये सारी सिचुएशन और जितने अपराइजिंग फाइटर्स आ रहे हैं पाकिस्तान में अगले 5-6 साल में, this is going to be mind blowing, the amount of work and talent Pakistan is going to be producing. मतलब कि these young kids, man, with these amateur records. काफी क्रेजी सीन हुआ है ब्रो इधर. पता है मैं तो अब थोड़ा इन डेप्थ चला गया हूँ ना इस सिचुएशन में, of वो looking at their records, looking at their okay, I hope, man, and we just
that's
need,
perfect. You got to do that stuff.
Of course, man. And there बहुत कम लोग हैं who are doing this, but it's good that awareness aa rahi hai.
To have the expertise, bro, you need to have that expertise. And like, I love what you're doing, bro, because you're really going in depth. You got to have like all that knowledge, and it's perfect. It's brilliant.
Exactly. But yeah, you know what the issue is? If I was a chick flaunting my tits, right, I would have been so fucking famous in Pakistan. You have no idea.
Bro, come on. If you were Kandil right now, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And
you know what I'm saying?
Boy, na, I know, and no disregard or disrespect to anyone, but this is our community, right? वो कुछ ही specific चीजों को देखते हैं. They don't give a shit about anything else. How much work you're putting in or I'm putting in, right? They just want to see this one specific thing, and that's it. फिर कहानी खत्म. फिर भाई
यार वो फिगर देखना चाहते हैं. वो बस एक फिगर देखना चाहते हैं. उनको और किसी की नहीं पड़ेगी कि ये क्या हो रहा है, क्या इसके बाद क्या हो सकता है. Like छोटी सोच.
True. बिल्कुल. And man,
but that's just the way it is, bro. Like we can't let that stuff get us. You
of
know,
course, man.
We can't get caught up in all that stuff.
Of course. जो vision है वही ना, जो aim है bulletproof, जिस तरह तेरा दिमाग है, जिस तरह मेरा दिमाग है, बस इसी तरह ही हमने चलना है. And we have to make a change, man. We have to make a change no matter what. Bro, abhi the time is finishing. ठीक है ना? It's almost 40 minutes. Bro. I think you can record for 40 minutes only on this. But bro, the next time you come to Pakistan, come to Islamabad, you have to come here. ठीक है ना? Like, no excuses, no nothing. ठीक है ना?
Sorry,
I have to have you.
Again?
The next time you come to Pakistan, you have to come to my studio.
Okay, is for 100%? Like for me, I was like, oh man, like I want to go in the studio because like it looks so sick as well, bro.
Of course, man. So I'm gonna end the show here. I wish you nothing but the best. I hope you compete soon. I hope you fight soon. And whoever you fight, you know, I want you to beat the living shit out of that guy. If it's in Pakistan, if it's wherever the hell it is in the world.
Don't even worry.
But that's all I want to hear. That's all I want to hear, man.
I want to tell you.
Yeah.
I want to tell you. Before I go. Sorry.
No,
dude, you get in touch, and what you're doing is brilliant because like we need to have more of this kind of stuff happening, especially for our fighters and everybody in Pakistan, not just the fighters, not just the athletes, all the sort of weird stuff that people don't want to talk about, the taboo stuff that people don't want to talk about. We have people like you doing it, and that's what we need, bro. That's perfect. I love it.
Man. That means a lot, bro. That means a lot. And I'm going to end the episode right here. Mehmosh Raza, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, the renegade, the rising star of Pakistan and future UFC, Bellator, One, Brave, John to be promotions, a champion.
Inshallah, man.
All right, man.